Boys have a lot of self-worth and self-doubt issues. Anybody who doesn't have self-worth issues, women pounce on them and get married.
Is there a right age to get married?
Yes. For a boy, it is 24 approx. For a girl, around 22. पहचानने का time, life, personal discipline cannot happen without personal mentoring. Identify a character of the person and core vision, values, principles, and see their journey of life. And when you read their journey of life properly, you generally understand the kind of personality they have. We teach all unnecessary subjects in the school books. Actually, body language, negotiation, communication should be the main subjects. These days, over-masculinization of feminine is happening. It's very rare to find a feminine, but there are. So, most women have become masculine.
And the reason for that?
Because
so, is there a right age with the society there's going on, oh, aap itne saal ke ho gaye, for men as well as women? Is there a right age to get married?
yes, generally, get your co-founder early in life, early in your business, get your co-founder or CEO कब appoint होना चाहिए is the question you are asking invariably this. Company शुरू होते ही
जितना जल्दी
हो सके उतना अच्छा है. But what is the पहचानने का time? For a boy, it is 24 approx. For a girl, around 22 is the पहचानने का time अपने आप को. And it takes medically, spiritually, it takes 24 years for a human body and mind and emotions to fully develop. I think you understand. Medically, physically, spiritually, in every way. 24 years for a boy who is fully formed, matured. 24 years. So early in the beginning, you better get a co-founder. And respect the co-founder for the co-founding skills. And build a company together ground up. And build a passion for the vision. And how do you acquire the co-founder? You convey the vision, you convey the passion. You understand? The co-founder and founder, there are two differences, I think. Boy is the founder here. The girl is the co-founder here. Now the co-founder has worked on a mission, vision, plan, success, story, process, and other funding, this, that, everything he acquired. Plan, this is, and chart, what is projection, 2-year projection, 3-year projection, what are the steps, how GTM, kaise, go to market strategy, how do you build, oh, this is what we need to build, this is what we need to build. I know what it involves, what it takes. I have the whole chart, Excel sheet, everything, layers done. Now to execute this, I don't have the skills. Oh, co-founder, can you come? Are you sure you have the skills? Prove that to me. And can you continue to exist, to continue to do this? That passion also I check. Once both passion means, then founder and co-founder become part of a company. And then invest for a lonely journey of 2-3 years generally. Then they make a $1 billion industry or whatever, rich industry, possibility, that way. IIT करा, लड़का अच्छा कमाता है, गूगल में 2 लाख सैलरी है, शादी कराओ. 2 लाख सैलरी देख के शादी करोगे तो कोर्ट में तो एंड अप हो जाओगे. बिकॉज तुम पैसे देख के कर रहे हो, इंसान देख के नहीं. डिग्री देख के कर रहे हो, तो डिग्री से शादी हो गई. इंसान तो हुआ ही नहीं है ना, डाइवर्स ही होगा. इंसान से डाइवर्स होगा, डिग्री से शादी हो गया था. So like that, I think you understand. And girls may be, boys these days, actually, social media and other jagah pe girls are painted very bad. I strongly feel boys with vision nahi hai. There are no co-founders. And these days, kaisa ho ja raha hai? Boys have a lot of self-worth and self-doubt issues. So, when you don't find a strong boy, generally in a world, 100% सब bad तो नहीं होंगे. There will be 10-20% good. These 10-20% girls are hungry for a boy who has clarity of self and who is very strong and who doesn't have this self-worth issues. Anybody who doesn't have self-worth issues, women pounce on them and get married. But what's happening is boys don't develop proper self-worth or self-assessing self-capabilities. You understand? Self-worth issues and self-doubts are very prevalent in boys these days. Thereby, when girls don't find a strong man, then they tend to go the wrong way only, no? I think you understand. Generally, boys are the anchor for girls, technically speaking. Anchor and strength, protection and all that. When you don't find a strong support, you tend to crawl on the ground only. Yes or no?
Yes.
So when you are, say, you have to have a strong boundary. The kingdom and the responsibility to protect the kingdom belongs to the king. But the administration belongs to the queen, technically. Administration will happen if the boundaries are safe. If the boundaries are continuously having self-worth issues or self-doubt, the husband has boundary issues, then all women will go haywire only.
So, women in general are more feminine. We all have both.
Let's not negotiate or debate on it, but I don't accept. These days, over-masculinization of feminine is happening. I have never seen a fully these days, it's very rare to find a feminine. Very rare, but there are. So, most women have become masculine, more masculine these days.
And the reason for that?
Because there are no masculine people.
If there's a couple and a woman for some reasons has to take on more responsibilities and take over the responsibilities of the king. Ideally speaking, a queen is supposed to do administration work. That over the years makes her more king-like and masculine, and those traits develop in her.
Administration say you don't become masculine.
Administration of the woman, a queen usually has such responsibilities, right? And if the king, like you mentioned, cannot, protect, a woman has to. She has to also take on responsibilities
then she will become masculine.
Yes, correct. In such situations, how does the relationship dynamic work? And
if the girl is taking care, the boy should take the feminine side. Administration and other things, management, response, support, boy should do. This ego maintenance also boys cannot do. I think then the boy was not masculine or feminine. These days what's happening is clarity of mindset should be there. And the constitution says one who protects the boundaries and establishes the kingdom is king. One who takes care of the entire administration, and everything that's happening inside the country is mine.
Home Minister.
Home Minister. You understand? And everything, boundaries, you take care. I think you understand. Now, that kind of a mentality generally works better for growth of the family and all, and everybody. But what really happens is, if some role reversal had to happen, then automatically it doesn't matter who is supporting should be the feminine and who is taking care should be the masculine. And no ego issue should happen. Everybody should accept and embrace the roles and support.
And what is the right if everything goes well?
But then you can't have two companies in one company. You can't have two companies in one company. One company is one company only. If you have two factions in one company, then generally the company will go broke. If you have two different viewpoints, generally the company will go into problems, right? Same fashion. Husband and wife should have one vision. Before marriage, they should develop a nice constitutional document for them. They must develop a nice vision. And also develop, if pivot necessary, what? How? Personal discipline. This is what, before getting married, you should have the emotional intelligence to read your own core values, core principles, and your own agendas for your life. And also, without the other person extra detail telling, you need to understand and experience the core values, core principles of the other person. You should have that judgmental capability. It's very, very important. A woman should mostly, I suggest all women develop those skills. That's what I teach with our sadhaks. I insist on young children, young women, 20, 21, 22, 23. I teach all, these are the kind of practices you need to do so that you identify the right qualities. But for that, what practices, and they are not again sadhanas, you do meditate. Emotional intelligence training.
Can you specify some of them for the
No,
viewers?
not on the camera, not here. Because why? Because the methods are individualistic in nature.
Because every woman
is different, every girl is different, every boy is different. You need to, see, it's like hunting. In a crowd of lot of people, you're trying to find your right spouse. And it's like, there are many houses. If I have to build one house, my architect will ask me 1,000 questions. How can you say there is a rigid way of building? No, there is, you understand what I'm trying? You just can't say, I want a house for 4 people and then say, okay, I will decide. He will ask individually 4 people, how are you, who are you? What age they belong to, what characters they have, what do you want, 1,000 more questions your architect asks you, the more perfect the possibility of your home to be. In the same fashion, no methods of figuring out a life, personal discipline cannot happen without personal mentoring. But the general rule is identify a character of the person and core vision, values, principles, and see their journey of life. And through the journey, when you read their journey of life properly, you generally understand the kind of personality they have. And before marriage, the girl goes to the boy's home. Mama, Papa, the boy. Observe them. Don't try to be the girl impressing first. Okay, do that also, but observe. When you observe, the girl does mama more, boy more, and just don't do superficial observation. See the body language. And these days now, we teach economics, geography, we teach all unnecessary subjects in the school books. Actually, body language, negotiation, communication should be the main subjects. And from 10th class, at least, 6th class, so 7th class, we should start with body language and extend it to communication, negotiations. Communication is a different subject, negotiation, and art of persuasion. We need to teach all these skills to children, actually. Because business, job, you need only this. 60% is communication, conviction, art of persuasion, negotiation. Your degree skills is 40%.
Majorly it is managing and
Majorly
communication.
I think you understand. So majorly it's managing. So 60% of students are not being taught. They are working hard and becoming some engineer, doctor or something, and that's only 40%. And that 40% is useless without the 60%. Schools, parents should take this lead. And why children, for 40% this much effort they are putting? No, they are putting unnecessary effort. For a person to become a doctor, they are studying laws of motion in 12th class, 11th class, which is unnecessary. Why do I need laws of motion? Why do I need chemistry, molality? Not to be a doctor understanding tablets, biochemistry. Which doctor is actually practicing biochemistry? You understand? Sure. Anyway, it's super specialty and everywhere. There is a field for medicine, pharma, there is a field for everything. Everything if you observe. You cannot understand the whole thing, unnecessary. But then this education system is what? By the time you reach your degree, you must be a mind which is well-rounded to not ask any questions and just follow blindly. And you must be under so much pressure that you must seek grad. And if I put you under the water for long enough, you will come out and for air you gasp and you suffocate, do a lot, you gasp a lot. In the same fashion, they put you into so much pressure that you seek instant gratification.
And is it all because this instant gratification also you mentioned about glorification of only negativity more on social media? Correct. Be it of men or women, because there are many, must be very good men also out there. So is it because they're trying to, the people, the elites at the top are trying to be more,
They're trying to be more talented, cunning, so that the people at the down stay there that way. So your life, you have to decide for yourself. Do I have to follow them or make a plan for myself? Because if you don't have a plan for yourself, they will have a plan for you. They'll always have a plan for you.
correct?